I've recently been making videos on parenting, and I don't want anybody to think that I think that I'm a perfect parent, because I am not. None of us are. We all make big mistakes. What I have done is I've worked very hard to develop my own emotional regulation and to stop reacting and to deal with my own nervous system issues. I swore to myself before I ever had kids that if they ever come to me, tell me something, whatever, that I will not react harshly. And in 21 years, I have not. But that's not always easy. You often have to bite your tongue. And it requires a lot of realizing that your children make their own choices. You can tell them what you think is best, but ultimately it's their decision. And as the parent, my job is to walk with you regardless of the choice you make, even if you make one that I don't like. Ways that I have made mistakes. I would say one of the biggest ones is I show love by service to others. And I think that comes from only getting validation for being useful when I was a child. But the point is with my children, I have been more likely to jump in and do something for them, which doesn't create independent skill building. My son, my oldest, he'll call on me and ask me to do something really simple if I'm in the house, instead of getting up and doing it himself. Do I still tell him that he needs to get up and do it himself? No, I don't. I don't. Now, when the kids are by themselves, they live with their dad most of the time. They've lived with him 5 days a week for 10 years. They actually have to do a whole lot more on their own. So I don't know that me doing that has been so terribly detrimental. But I do still have a young child, and I am working on now making her develop more responsibility. It has to be her doing things for herself more, and I will come back and check behind you and help you out. But there are just tons of ways that we make mistakes with our kids. But the most important thing, I think, is being willing to admit the fact that, yeah, I tried, but I still hurt you. I didn't mean to. And to try to do better. That's what repair is. Anytime I ever get short with my kids or get aggravated, I tell them later when, things have calmed down that, I'm sorry that I got real short with you earlier. It wasn't about you. It had nothing to do with you. And even if it did, I don't tell them it did. And I tell them that I need to do better at controlling my emotions, and I'll try not to do that again. And that's really all we can do. But we have to say, when we say those things, we really have to genuinely mean it and actually try to make changes, or it becomes worse, probably. Have a good day.